Hey everyone, welcome back to Chomp Chomp Chewy. Today we're doing our version of the HASSLEBACK potato. We slice this guy up after we bake it. We shove a bunch of cheese and bacon in it, slap some mayo on it, and go to town. Woo! All right, the first thing we're going to do is very simple. You're just going to stick these guys with a knife. You can use a fork if you want. And then this is just to release some of the steam so that they cook evenly. Next, just grab out your aluminum foil, give it a little shot of olive oil, and then rub it around. This is going to make the skin a little bit more crisp and obviously more flavorful. And then season it up. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and you should be good to go. Wrap them on up, of course, like you normally would, and then do that for your remaining potatoes. And then, of course, you have to awkwardly juggle them because that helps the cooking process, especially when you are a terrible juggler. Then go ahead and put them in the oven at 350 to 400 and pull them on out after about, it takes about 40 minutes, depending on the size of the potato. Next, you're just going to set yourself up with a couple of chopsticks. If you have skewers, whatever it is that you want to use, but this is basically going to be your guide so that you don't cut all the way through the potato. And once you have it just right, then you can commence to slicing. But remember, this potato is hot. So if you want to grab a rag or a towel, then that might help you as well. And then get to slicing. I cut these in about a 1/4 inch slices. And again, it depends on the potato. But at that point, you just kind of fan it out, open it up a little bit, and go to town with the cheese. And let me tell you, it is much easier if you use sliced cheese. And it'll look a whole lot better too. Unfortunately, shred is what I had, so I went with it. From there, you can get a little creative. And I don't know how creative it is, but I went with some nice apple smoked bacon and just slipped them in between the cuts of the potato. From here, I went with one of my favorites. It's an amazing Chompy mayonnaise. I'm sure you've heard me talk about this before, but basically it's mayonnaise used with only egg yolks, and it's a Japanese kind of mayo. Man, it's delicious and decadent. I came back across it with a little bit of shake parm, and then, of course, topped it with a little bit of salt. Once again, hit it with some pepper, and then, why not, a touch more olive oil. Now that we're dressed, back in the oven for about 2 minutes or until your cheese is fully melted. And now it's time. Just rip a piece on out. Remember, it's going to be hot, and serve it with your favorite condiments. I just dropped a little bit of sour cream on the board. I have a little bit of Chompy mayonnaise and some hot sauce in the cup, and voila, the Chomp Chomp Chewy version of the HASSLEBACK potato. Until next time,